mga bisita. Meron po kaming inihandang programa para sa inyo. At bago po ito nag-umpisa, sinisimulan po ito ng flute na kung saan ito po ay hudyat ng katahimikan.
Sinusundan naman po ito ng Dororo na kung saan ito po ang aming dasal sa kabundukan at ang tawag po namin sa ating Panginoon ay Apo na Malyari.
Magsitayo po tayong lahat. Sa ngalan ng Ama, ng Anak, at ng Espiritu Santo. Apo na Malyari, pagpasalamat kay alun, habay tiyaing gwa mo kung nawan. Ang pagpasalamat kay hapaw patil nawan niya at ibay rin, kulay doktor. Ang pagpasalamat kay hapatil nawan niya ang pay celebrate na pagning kaaluan na. Dahil ibiyan mo yan ni makaraya bibib maagamit na pang alu-alu na ibigay. Apo na Malyari, ang pagpasalamat kay kumuta ang biyan mo kay mo mga bait na kaibigan nawan niya ang panlabi ko nawan. Ang pambikaw ng kaibigan nawan niya, ang pambikaw nawan niya, magamit nawan na pang alu-alu nawan niya, biyay. Yung magamit nawan na pag-aral naman na makuweb. Labay nawan ni malating paglatang ninalo. Ako na Malyari. Amen. Sa ngalan ng Ama, ng Anak, at ng Espiritu Santo.
At sinusundan naman po ito ng wisik-wisik. Ito po ay pagbabasbas sa mga taong naririto ngayon, lalo-lalo na po sa mga dumarating naming mga bisita. At sinusundan po ito ng bangaon na tiktik o paghali ng insenso. Ito po ay pagpapalaya sa masasamang espiritu.
At ngayon naman po tinatawag ko po si Sister Mary Frances Borre para sa pagpapakilala sa amin.
Salamat po.
Good afternoon to everyone. Magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat. Magandang buhay sa inyong lahat. So, happy birthday kay Judith. So, ipagdasal natin si Nanay Judith sa kanyang karawan bukas. Special prayers na, huwag ninyong kalimutan. Opo, mamaya. So, you are welcome here in St. Francis Learning Center. We started 1995 as a non-formal education. Only 19 students. Only Aetas from Subic. Then in 1998-1999, it is now a formal school, multi-grade. That's why this was led by by Ate Pina Macedo, pero noong maging formal school na, binili ng congregation. Mura lang because partly donated. because of our mission with the Aetas. And together with this school, na-evolve din yung Alibang St. Francis Learning Center, Alibang Annex, multi-grade. In 2001, recognized na kami. So there were more students from 3 places, towns, Subic, Castillejos, and San Marcelino. And then afterwards, from Olongapo City, Pralala, and Iram. And then, 2013, we have to have a school for high school. Kasi, discriminate sila sa public school, Subic High School and St. James Catholic School. Our sister is running the school, pero nabubuli sila. So, we asked permission. Imagine, 17 students na entering high school sa Subic. First day of classes, somebody stabbed with ballpen in the chest. So, we have to dialogue with the superintendent. This happened, and it's not only the first time. It is always repeated that our Aetas studying there are always discriminated. Please allow us to start a high school for exclusive for Aetas. You go to the region, sister, we cannot give you that permit. So the region gave us permit. 2013 to 2014, first graduate. So with this K-12, we have to implement again. They asked us to have 40 Aeta students for grade 11. Sorry, there is always a exception to the rule. We cannot have 40 students, but you should allow us. So I went to the central office of DepEd to ask special permission. So they said, that is the rule. No, please. The Aetas have also the right to study, have the right for education. Please give us that permit. Permit granted. Actually, the program of grade 11 and 12 for vocational skills, we were implementing because our students are staying here in girls' dormitory, St. Clair dormitory, and St. Francis dormitory. So if we stay in, kung walang klase at Saturdays and Sundays, we give them skills training. For the boys, carpentry, organic farming, hog grazing, poultry. So, and the girls, sewing, cooking, housekeeping. At least, if they will leave the school, they have some skills for their livelihood. And it happened, no? That's already our experience. They don't continue to higher grades because the parents says, if you stop, you help us. O mag-amuhan sila. O. But actually, we have already produced 3 teachers. One is teaching in Dampay, Palawig, adult literacy. We still have the adult literacy class. And one is teaching in Porac Public School. So the other one is in her own. But we have students in college. Kolehiyo ng College and Welac sa San Marcelino. So the parents are now convinced of the importance of education. It's already, nag-iba na ang panahon after Mount Pinatubo eruption. So, they have to learn. Kasi, imagine the big what do you call that? Exploitation na a powerful and rich person force their chieftain to thumb mark a piece of paper. And if he will not thumb mark, you are just equivalent to 1 bullet. So he was afraid of his life, not thumb mark. Sister, I took the piece of paper and I look at it. I am blind. I have eyes, but I cannot see because he cannot read. Deed of sale. And then a big portion of their ancestral domain was taken. So you have to teach us, our children, so that they will not be exploited anymore. They can defend themselves, our next generation. So these parents sent them, and now we have, our students are coming from 35 mountain villages of 10 municipalities, including Olongapo City. So kita ninyo, dumadami ng dumadami. We just control. Month of June, we accept and accept. Because we know, July, August, nasasala. They go home because they are homesick. And if they are homesick, they will escape and walk from here to Palawig. That is town after Iba. 7 hours, 8 hours, 12 hours walk. No? Even almost whole day, 24 hours. Just to go down the mountain and then from the foot of the mountain to the town and then get a ride up to here. So, sometimes sa Baitan, bababa, papuntang Kabangan, San Felipe, they walk 12 hours and then why? Kasi yung baong kong pera hindi enough for transportation. Pag lalabas na kami sa San Felipe, mas mura na to Subic. So you see, they are willing to study and sacrifice. We are feeding 136, 1.5 kaban of rice a day. So you see, it only God knows where all the rice and olam comes. Now you bring us. Thank you so much. That's good again for how many days? Thank you. You see, I believe in divine providence. No? My faith in the Lord is so strong that, Lord, I will say, we have no more rice. Children, you have to pray. I know if you are praying or not. Alam ko kung nagdadasal kayo ng taimtim. Kasi wala akong natatanggap na biyaya. Ibig sabihin, hindi ninyo ako tinutulungan sa inyong dasal. One day, they were praying really. It just happened that I passed by and kita the little kids. And that day, I received 3 kabans. The Lord said, di ba? So, I just like that. Lord, I know you hear the voice and the cry of the poor. This is a work that these children, Aetas, will feel they are being loved by you through the sisters, through the teachers. So, send us food. Now it comes. So, mga bata, di ba masaya kayo? Marami na namang bigas? Magbigay tayo ng maraming salamat pong palakpak. Niha! Meron po kaming resibo. We'll give you a receipt for all your gifts to us. Our receipt is prayers for your family. Our children, they pray early morning. The word of God. No? 4 o'clock, the cook will wake up to cook their breakfast. 5 o'clock, everybody wake up. So, they go to the prayer room and then they pray. Then, before eating their supper, they eat. They pray the rosary, especially for the families of all those who are helping us. So including all of you. And we are very grateful. That's the only way we can give. No? We are poor in rice, but we are rich in prayer. What you have, you give us. What we have, we share you. It's a give and take. So we are very grateful. Kasi ito, mga bata nakakapag-aral. Imagine to come from different mountains now. That means illiteracy has been lessened here in Zambales because of St. Francis Learning Center. Marami na kami in and out, in and out. At mga bata, ngayon din sa programa natin ay isama natin program as Thanksgiving for the birthday of Nanay Judith. Okay? Happy birthday! programa.